have the Philadelphia Eagles take on the, well, we'd say Arizona Cardinals, but they're called the Phoenix Cardinals in here. And real quick, so you get a scope of what's going on. Uh, the Cardinals are in Eagles division. Phoenix, they're 2-5. Philadelphia Eagles 7-0. Just real quick recap here on the offense. 208 points Eagles have been able to put up, and they've only allowed 46. While the opposing team, the complete opposite. 120 they put up, 196 they allowed. The 196 they allowed isn't the worst in the league. Keep that in mind too. So they have a staunchy little defense. All right, let's get right into it. Shout out to all my Kick viewers, Twitch viewers, YouTube viewers. Shout out to my baby girl who watching the stream today. Much love. She's sick. She's supposed to be at school today. She's only been back. Went back Thursday, Friday, Monday. She did 3 days and got sick. Make that make sense. The Philadelphia Eagles elect to receive. Ralph Wallace will be kicking this one off. Let's see how this game starts off in throwback mode. He's in throwback vision. Thomas running up the middle. Gotta run by some blockers. Get some room there. 25-yard return from Thomas. Nice. Now, you don't rarely see that, but you see him really use his blockers there. All right, Cunningham in the shotgun. All receivers to the right. Famous play they like to play. Remember, this defense... Oh, Breyer's got it. He's on the run. Breyer's running. 30. Got him down at the 27. 39-yard gain. Breyer's. I didn't see that one coming. Did you, Nye? Nye is in the announcer booth with me tonight, so if you hear me say Nye, I'll be talking to her. Yeah, she's a little sick right now. Going deep, Barnett. Oh, missed it. That could have been a touchdown right there. That's what they needed. Yeah, that would have put an end to this first quarter fiasco. 3rd and 8. Now the pressure's on. Cunningham at the line. Snaps. Not a shotgun. Looks again for another receiver. He finds Barnett again. Touchdown. If you're going to leave him open twice, he's going to get it right the second time around. Fred Barnett, touchdown. Ronald Cunningham, first on the night. Kicks up. And it's good. Well, I'll tell you what, Nye, it's a beautiful day out here, and we are in Arizona. Oh, I'm sorry. It says here we're in Philly. We're actually in Philadelphia right now. Philadelphia, PA. All right, kicks off, and Hall's going to run it out from the tip of the end zone. Will he get 20? No, Marsh came and met him. Only got 12 on that. Well, the one thing you can know about Phoenix is they have a lot of motion in the backfield with a lot of their plays. So Philly's going to have to really be ready for this kind of work. Don't look like any motion here. Oh, look at that. Well, he held him up. He only got 2 on the play. Let's take a look at Philadelphia's Eagle defense. Oh, jeez. Bad and average. Well, you don't like to see Reggie White bad. He's your lead sacker. Oh, man. The DB core needs work. Jobs looks okay. Hendricks. Wilson. Oh, and Cartwright again. 2 games in a row. Cartwright is excellent condition. You want to see that in your defensive players, Nye. Cartwright going in for the quarterback, and they got him down for a sack, 9-yard loss. He didn't throw it. I mean, clearly that DB is running at you full speed. You got to let it go. And I think they got faked on it. Uh-oh. Look like I see a lot of motion in the backfield now. And he throws it, gets down, 12 on the play, but it's not enough. 4th and 4, and Phoenix is forced to punt it. Well, there goes the kickoff. It already paid off for Eagles in both more ways imaginable. The defense paid out as well. And there it is. Thomas is making a run for it. And he gets 10 on the return. Got him down to the 31. Philly has the ball with 1:14 remaining in the quarter. Where do you go from here? Huh? Ball snapped. Ruffin trying to make a run for it. He runs into 2-3 defenders. He only gets 2 on the play. Let's take a look at the offense tonight. Cunningham, average condition. Ruffin is the man. Briars is not looking too well. No, but he's going to have to take it. Ooh, you're going to have to go to Brown with the tight end tonight. And we had a correction. Marique actually had about 19 receptions, and that is not first in the league. Oh, wow, there's nowhere to go. Cunningham on the run. And he gets a first down. Well, there was nobody open. Clearly. What do you do in a spot like that? Cunningham has the line. Likes to run it. Hands it off the rough, and he gets a 1-yard loss. And that's going to be it for the first quarter, folks. Tecmo Bowl. Eagles 7. Arizona zilch. All right, they're about midfield. They're still working to get into field goal range. Cunningham working out of the shotgun. Oh, he runs in and finds Brown. First down. They're going to put them at the 37. Oh, no. Brown is injured. James Brown, hey, is injured. They just put him in. He was in excellent condition. Now they're going to have to go back to Marique. Let me tell you, that's not a bad thing. That's a proven thing to work out on the field. So, but that is devastating to see. We can't wait to get the injury report to find out. Marique gets the ball. No, he misses it. That's his first incomplete pass all season. His first one. All right, Ruffin up the middle. He's going to get 3 on the play, then get down. 3rd and 6. Philly's at the line. Randall looking around. Offensive coordinator speaking in his ear. Snaps a little late. The offense is all over the place. They look for Marique. They found him. He's gone. And he gets out of bounds. But not until he pulls 19. Well, that's the one thing they're going to do. You're going to find him. They are big on their tight ends on this team. Uh-oh, no time to run. Oh, and he throws it. Surprised he didn't get intentional grounding on that. Coach is looking over. Okay. It's going to be a little tough here because they want to get this touchdown. They do not want to have to settle for a field goal. 3:38 left in the second quarter. The defense is stalky, and they're all over Briars. He gets a 2-yard loss there. All right. Coach is calling a play. 3rd and 12, and they're going on the ground for Ruffin, who's making a run, but he's not getting much. Only 4 on the play, and they have to kick a field goal. I think they're okay with that. And the kick is up. Looks high enough, far enough, good enough, and it's good. 10-0. Well, if that's one way to start off your return, that's a good way. 10-0. And Hall's probably going to touch that one back. And it's going to put them down at the 20. Well, let's see this offense. It takes the field again. They haven't produced much the first round. Lutz back to pass. He's running for it. And he gets caught up by Cartwright. But he gets 5 on the play. I don't know what made him just break out. It looked like the guards were holding up. I don't understand. He's found him. More deep. First down. It was a blown up coverage there. Look, the quarterback's doing a lot of motion in the backfield. The problem is he's got too much time. They're not putting the pressure on him. And now they are. That's a blitz. 10-yard loss. Lutz gets down and gets down hard by Wilson. You got 140 left. They're already calling a timeout? Interesting. They're doing motion. They flicker back to Lutz. Almost an interception. Incomplete pass. Well, third 19. Lutz back to pass. Incomplete pass. He's looking for whoever he can, but if he's not going to find the right receiver, he's not going to get it. Well, they're going to kick a field goal. This was going to be deep, folks. You're looking at about a 48-yard field goal kick. I don't know if it's good. No, it's not far enough. He didn't have enough leg into that one. Well, you can't blame him for trying. I mean, pretty much Philly got the 3 and the 7. You at least want to get the 3. They're going straight out of shotgun, surprisingly, their first play. And who did they find? Marique goes right out of bounds, first down. I mean, to me, Marique is a new age Gronk right now. Or before Gronk was Gronk. I think Gronk was still in high school when this video was produced, when this game was out. Cunningham makes a run for it. They didn't have many options, but they're pretty much back in field goal range. 22 seconds left. Well, remember, like I said, this defense isn't the worst in the league. Okay? They're just not the best. Cunningham finds Williams, gets him. Oh, gets a first down. Looked like he was only able to get within 8 yards of a touchdown, and they're going to kick another field goal. Now, that's a smart thing to do at this point. They're just playing it smart right now. And it's good. 13-0. Marsh. Eagles. And 1 second left in the second quarter. Hall's going to run this one out. I'm sure he's going to go down fairly quick. Oh, he's making a run for it. He actually got 35 on the play. Empty calories, though. Well, that's it for the second quarter. Philadelphia Eagles, 13. Arizona Cardinals. Phoenix Cardinals, 0. Well, let's take a look here. Statistically, nobody's really breaking out. Cunningham do have 138 yards in the air, but he's only throwing 66% of his passes. They only have 24 yards on the ground. We're amassing 6 first downs. Their defense is holding through. Phoenix, 50 yards pass at that. 7 yards ran. They're not looking well. They're on life support. They got to get it right if they want to win this game. Marsh kicks this one deep off the Hall. Let's see where it goes at the tip of the end zone, and Hall's going to run it up. Hall runs into trouble. 14-yard return. He didn't get to the 20. The coach is mad. All right, they're running in motion. And he's going to get 4 on the play. Well, at this point now, they're going to get whatever they can, however they can. And again, going with the run, they're going to get 2 yards on the play this time. 3rd and 2. You think they're going to go back to Henderson again? It looked like it. They're in the same motion. Defense steps up. Elroy comes down for a 3-yard loss. They weren't going to allow it. They just weren't. They're going to have to punt it this time. And there it is. Punts off, almost blocked. Didn't get it. Reggie White. I'm surprised guy who's not making much noise right now. One thing about him is I wish he was a defensive end. He'd really bust things up. All right. Cunningham at the line. Snaps. Ruffin got it. He's going to go down, but he's going to get 7 on the play. All right. 2nd and 3. And they're going to run it. Roughing up the middle. Looks like he gets down right at the line of scrimmage, though. Second and 2 now. Cunningham out of the shotgun. He's opting to run. And he gets the first down. 6 yards on the play by Cunningham. Well, they're moving up the field. Briers gets it, and he's on the run. Briers is quick. If you see this guy after he catches it, he's moving fast. 23 yards on the play. And you can see this offense real stocky. They're not having much resistance moving up the field. They're getting what they want when they want it. Cunningham takes a loss. Oh, no. Brando Cunningham. 4-yard loss, sack, and an injury. This is the second time this season, folks, that we're going to see Cunningham get out. It's unfortunate to see, because he is the man. One thing that Philly do know is last time Sweat took the field, that guy threw a touchdown on his first play. Sweat back to pass, 3rd and 13. This is what he has to work with. Sweat going to Barnett. Oh, incomplete pass. Looked like Barnett just missed that on his own. He didn't expect him to throw in the seam like that so well. You can't discount this kid. But he's running off of somebody else's plays. Blitz in his face. Throws an interception. Well, yeah, they're going to have to design better plays for him because I'm not sure if he's more of a shotgun quarterback. When the blitz comes in his face, he kind of folds up a bit. They got the right on this defense. Philly. They're doing a flea flicker for a run. And they're going to get back at the line of scrimmage at just 1 yard. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. This game has taken a turn right here. This can go the other way very quickly. He throws it. Lutz had no time. Look at this offense. One thing about these guys, how they just break up their coverage and stuff, go in motion. All right, it's into the third quarter. Nobody scored. 13-zip. Philly has the lead. 4th and 6 right now. They're going for it. This would be interesting to see. They're going in motion. No, they're not. He's running for it. He is, and he ain't going to get it. He took a shot, and it's going to be Philly's ball. Well, Philly got it back now, and I think they're looking at some things they might want to change here. All right. Look like they made some changes. Sweat back out on the field now. He looks a little bit more confident. Well, every single receiver is defended so well. He's going to run 6 and get out of bounds. Well, that's all you can ask of him. I know you're not Randall Cunningham. Just do what you can. And it's a handoff to Briers. He's going to go down in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Remember, folks, this ain't the worst defense. They might not be doing the best, but they ain't the worst. He finds Marique. Nice catch. First down. 18 yards on the play. I didn't expect him to go there with that one. Every quarterback do things differently. Sweat. Oh, wow. He really overthrew Ruffin there. Well, that's why a kid needs reps. I believe he'll do a lot better with that if he had the proper reps with these guys. He snaps out of the shotgun. He throws it again in pressure. Last time he had an interception. This time he hits Ruffin. And they're going to get the first down. And that's 13-yard gain, and they can see the end zone. Where are they going to go with this? Sweat brings these guys within 10 yards of the end zone. Sweat looks around. Word from the offensive coordinator. Miss Marique! Did you see that? He ran into the offensive line, bounced back, and threw it to Sweat. Or Sweat threw it to Marique. And that's how it's done. Well, I'll say this. He was able to get the 7. when Cunningham couldn't the last 2 times down the field. Marsh puts this in the point where he's going to want to run it, and that's what he's doing. Let's see if he gets to the 20. And he does, and he gets a little more. He gets 21 yards in a return. Well, Phoenix do have a return man that will return it. Oh, Cartwright met him at the line. Only 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. And it's a flea flicker back to Lutz. Incomplete pass. Well, the defense is all over that one. Well, where do you go with this here? You've taken their quarterback out. You had the opportunity to win it, but their offense is just not in it. Lutz gets the throw off barely, but it's an incomplete pass. And they're at 4th and 8. All right, 1:40 left in the 4th quarter. They're going for it. 4th down. The play busts up. Lutz gets sacked in the backfield. Job side change. Eagles has the ball. They run this right. This game is over. Most likely that's what they're going to do. A series of run plays, whether you sack us or not. 2-yard loss. And it's going to force Phoenix to call a timeout. They're going to play smart ball, 2nd and 11. And they got it again. They know what play they're running. 4-yard loss. And again, they're going to call a timeout. 3rd and 15. Last 2 plays they've gotten. They're forced to throw. He goes to Barnett, who gets it. Touchdown. Wow, this kid is something else, folks. I'm telling you right now, William Sweat is going to find another team by the end of the next season or so. Because everybody's going to want this guy. He's a good backup. When you have a quarterback like Randall Cunningham who really puts his body on the line, you're going to need a backup every now and then. Howell is going to touch that one back. All right, 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. I believe this might be all but over, folks. 27 to zip. Philly is still maintaining shutouts this season. Oh, 2-yard loss. What a blow up on the play. And Phoenix will still be in search of a win. They're on a 2-game losing streak now. Henderson gets pulled down quick by Cartwright. Lost at 3 in the backfield. 3rd and 14. All right. Let's looking another blitz. And they're going down with that one. That's a 7-yard loss. 4th and 21. This will be the last play of the game. Where do you go with this? I mean, the defense has totally annihilated everything this offense has tried to do. They're going to give him time to throw, though. And he's going to get the throw off, but unfortunately it ain't enough yards. Side change in the game. Philly wins 27 to 0, my friends. Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix didn't have it in them. Cunningham improved his percentage to 72%, but the talk of the game was Sweat. We got 226 total passing yards in the air by both quarterbacks combined. Very nice. I want to thank you guys for joining us in another round of Tecmo Bowl Throwback. Next week in Week 11, we're going to be going against the Miami Dolphins. Well, what do you know? Last year's AFC Championship losers to the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. I didn't forget. That's why this game will be very personal. Until next time, folks.